exit. Money boy making London money, spent most of my life on the M6, yeah. Get rich or die trying, no left. Been out here for like 8 years, come from Volkswagen to Bentleys, little bunch of run up cash, double back. Baby, show me what your mama made and make that. Yeah, make that. You got such a pretty face, but I want. Tell her I'm ready, the check coming heavy. I bought them made busy, no this ain't a Chevy. The king of my city, can't nobody check me. They know where I'm at if they coming to get me. I've been in the pocket like keys in a wallet. If you think you got it, then pull up and bet me. I'm keeping it solid and just being honest. You ain't gotta like me, but gotta respect me, make it. Boy, if you ain't talking paper, I tell Shorty spin around and watch it. Every time I hit the stage, I make it, yeah. I just pull up to the crib and then boy, if you ain't talking paper, I tell Shorty spin around and watch it. Every time I hit the stage, I make it, yeah. I just pull up to the crib and then
It's not enough. Few solid left, but it's not enough.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Southern Nevada and Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Houston Texans and the Las Vegas Raiders. Thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, set to get this one started. And off we go from Allegiant Stadium. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. At their own 21-yard line. And it's a positive start. A gain of 5 to get things going.
He was brought down at the 26. It's a pick up of 6. Brings up second and 4.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's second and 4.
18, what's up?
First carry for Joe Mixon. And he's going to get the first down. He is up past the 35-yard line.
Gain of 9 yards.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete, but pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Second and 10.
Here we go, let's go.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. Rolling right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
And the Texans.
A gain of 21 on that pass play. It's good for a Texans first down.
First down, Texans.
And this is where the quarterback's improv skills really kind of come into play. The ability to play off platform, throw from different arm angles. It's something that we're seeing a lot play out across the league. And yes, you have to throw from a spot in the middle of the pocket. But if you can only do that, it's hard to play quarterback in today's NFL.
They get 21 on that one. First down for Houston.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. Next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pick.
So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Here we go.
And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's second down.
at the 27.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
They'll go play action with Stroud. This one complete right side. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. That his second TD catch of the season. Cam Little comes on now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Texans will take a 7-0 lead.
Texans 7, Raiders nothing.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Here we go, here we go. Unlock line. Let go.
On the ground, here comes Ashton Genty. And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Here we go, 19, Charger, not ready.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. Open man, that's Dante Thornton. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard.
Let's go. Let's go.
Throwing now from the gun. And that is incomplete. Contact, but no flags. Going to be 4th down. On 4th down, A.J. Cole to punt for the Raiders. And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds.
At their own 21-yard line.
Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10.
Tony.
Stroud to throw. He's got his man. That's Nico Collins. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
19 yards.
That's a gain of 19 and a very quick first down.
So think back to earlier in the week, Mike, and they told us they want to get him going here early and often. So I'd expect plenty of passes to head his way as this game unfolds.
Now a give up the middle. Not much there. Maybe a yard.
Taken down at the 40-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 41. Here's 2nd and 9.
Here we go. Hey, 19. That's right.
From the gun, here's Stroud. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. Moving outside the pocket. Now deep ball here for Collins. Christian Gonzalez, first rounder out of Oregon. Tight coverage there. On fourth down, here's Matt Ariza to punt. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line.
Come on, set! Cowboys!
They'll start on the ground with Genty. Room to run at the 35. Big gain on the ground here as he takes this up past the 40-yard line. An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
Ready, set! Let's go now! Ready, ready?
They'll go again with Genty. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down.
He's across midfield to the 49-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3.
Man, 60 Bobcats! 60 Bison! 60 Bison! Trap 60! Trap 60!
Now, faking the give. And that is incomplete. Took a shot here at the end of the quarter, but it comes up incomplete. So, they'll talk over what to do on this third down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. It's the Texans who have the early lead. And we're back in Vegas after this.
On the ready!
They'll come up to 3rd and 3.
Here we go! Here we go! Second Tigers! 18 Cardinal! 18 Cardinal! Buffalo 18!
He'll drop to throw. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
So prior to that third down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation at that down and distance. They had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up 4th down.
Cole now. Punt for the second time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. And not the greatest of results here. This is going to hit the field of play and continue out of bounds. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll pick up 2 out to the 27.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 27-yard line.
They face 2nd down and 7.
Here we go.
In motion now, it's Collins. Back to Brown. He'll get it again. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
scrimmage.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
That's right. Hey, uno more.
From the gun here on third down, it's Stroud. Inside, it's complete. And they're going to move the ball all the way up to the 45-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
Here we go, let's go.
On play action, Stroud. Now he'll run. And he's out of bounds, down inside the 35. 22 yards, the pickup there. It's good for a Texans first down.
The challenge of defending a dual-threat quarterback in the NFL, Mike, is that you just don't see them week in and week out, maybe like you do in college. So in this case, you defend everything perfectly downfield. It's hard to account for a quarterback who can run. He escapes the pressure, tucks it down himself, and he picks up a big gain.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. To the left side, into the hands of Collins. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. It is a big-time play for Houston. And even 30 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's first and goal.
Oh, ready? Check it out. 18. That's it.
They'll try to run this one in. Trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short.
You know, it's easy to sit up here and say, hey, just keep running the ball. They've been efficient, just kind of wear down this defense by 1,000 different paper cuts. But the problem is, it's only contingent upon your ability to keep the score down. So if you want to continue to run the ball this often, you're going to have to look to their defense to play really well.
From the 2 now, here's second and goal.
How? That's it. 18. That's it.
To throw, it's Stroud. He's got his big tight end. Touchdown, Texans.
Touchdown, Houston.
That is first touchdown this year. Little on now for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Texans move out on top, 14-0.
Raiders, nothing. Cam Little to kick off.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
Chill, right on the side is the eagle becomes a fucking child with some wood on my tongue. Feel like intake a breath in my mouth. So while I get up and spit, a dream of juice. Happy rebel out.
From the 35, it's first and 10.
Ready, let's go.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. That's the way to get started. A pickup of 17, and a very quick first down.
38-yard line.
60 bikes, 60 bikes.
Here's Genty. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Well, as been the case this entire first half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
After the loss of 3, it is second and 13.
Here we go, set. Huh, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Huh.
Back to throw. Flush to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. A gain there of 23 yards. First down, Vegas.
You can't run plays like this, Mike, if you don't have incredible pass protection. I mean, he started on the left side of the formation, and look how far he had to go across the field before that ball was caught. That's going to take time. That's going to take a lot of trust in that quarterback, in his protectors, to know he can stand tall in that pocket and wait for his receiver to break open.
He was looking for that comeback lane, but it never developed. Tracked down behind the line. So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14.
Ready.
They'll look to throw. Forced out wide. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to, what they call, punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there, and they forced 4th down. The field goal unit going to come on for the Raiders. This a 44-yard attempt. This one is good. He knocks it through. And the Raiders are on the board just before halftime.
And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. A safe kick taken at the 5. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Drive will start on the ground, and he'll take this past the 30. A gain of 6, mark it at the 31. Second down, they need 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Now Stroud. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
So after picking up some positive yardage on first down, they end up going backwards on second. That sack now brings up 3rd and long, and most of the time is a very pass-happy situation, makes them very one-dimensional.
So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long.
Hey, south.
Back to throw, Stroud. Now a deep ball here for Collins. He's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
Defensively on 3rd down, Mike, that's the money down. You have to find a way to get off the field. Most offenses are going to be more pass-heavy, looking to throw the ball downfield to convert. How can you dial up the pressure just a little bit, force an errant throw, and in this case, come away forcing a turnover?
Bronco 80, Dragon 60. Warrior 70. 60 Bobcat. Go.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Throw right side is taken in by Bass.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. how does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
Mama, I got what you need, give me the feeling. I'm gonna have it, I ain't gonna make it. So come give me a hug, you can find me in the club. Mama, I got what you need, give me the feeling.
Hook him up on a 2nd down and 8.
70 Lions. 18 Pioneer. Trap 60, trap 60. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. 19, 18.
Now they'll set up to throw. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. Third and a long way to go.
Loss on the play. It's now 3rd down.
7 Pirates. 19 Lions. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
He'll look to throw. Gets that one complete to his tight end Bowers. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they get the timeout. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. We have hit halftime. We'll take a quick break. Come back. Second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Forced out wide. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. He's taken down just shy of midfield. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down.
And it's been this elite pass defense that's made things very challenging for the offense so far, and that's only his first catch of the game. But, you know, sometimes, Mike, it's just that one play that gets you going, so we'll see if that's the case here.
On 1st and 10, it's Genty. He did not want to go down there. Carrying tacklers, it's a gain of 9.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
From the 43, here's 2nd and a yard.
Ready? Panther 11, Panther 11.
A throw on the move is caught. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a first down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Cowboy 80. Ready?
They'll run it straight ahead now with Genty. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Now a stoppage for an injured Texan. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. From the 33, here's 2nd and 6. That is incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
They need to get it to the 27. This is 3rd down. They'll throw out of the gun, and that is incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way. And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
Over. 18.
They'll go play action with Stroud. Out to his right. He runs with it, and he's going to be out of bounds following a gain of about 5 on 1st down.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on 1st down.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 5. From the gun, they'll try to run it, and he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere.
These are the impact plays that this linebacker is capable of, Mike. Not only dissecting and determining where the ball was going, but then to shoot through the line of scrimmage and make this tackle for a loss. That's a big-time play by a really good player.
18.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud.
Great reaction by the defense. At first, Mike, it looked like there was enough room out there for the quarterback to pick this one up himself, but they were able to rally to the ball, and I think the officials are going to mark him just short.
And he didn't give the Gunners a chance to get down there and make a play for him. It's into the end zone, and a touchback. 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Pump that Cougar 19.
On the ground, it's Genty to start the drive. He'll gain 3 out of this, up to the 23. 2nd down, they need 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Keep it on the ground with Genty. Not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
60 Vikings. 60 Vikings. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down, or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
Oh, we're thinking more of a scene for a moment. He's taken down after a solid return. On first down, it's Stroud. And he gets that one complete to Collins. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a first down.
Every quarterback's dream is, can I get the ball out of my hand as fast as possible and get it to a guy that can do the rest after the catch? And it seems like nowadays, throughout the entire league, the best offenses thrive in yards after the catch.
Now a toss play with Mixon. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. A big place to start this drive. How about 17 on this one?
This is a guy who's been doing it at a high level, Mike, for a long time. Not too many running backs finding success in the NFL past the age of 30. That's usually when they kind of ride off into the sunset, but as always, there's the exception to every rule.
He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston.
Touchdown, Houston.
What a job to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry, and the carry part, Greg, that was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice, but it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty because it ended up in a touchdown.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Deputy! Cougar 19! 19, Tiger! 19, Tiger! County Lions!
They run out of the gun with Genty. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
Okay, ready?
From the 38 now, here's second down and 7.
Come on, come on. Set. Ready, ready?
That's to the right side and caught by Bauer. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. It's a gain of 12 there. Good for a Raider first down.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Let go.
A run. Genty. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
48-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. From a couple yards beyond midfield, here's 2nd and 8.
Tag! 70 Lions!
They'll run to begin the 4th, and here's Genty. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So 3rd down, forthcoming.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 5.
60 Maverick! 60 Maverick! 19 Lions! Trap 60! Trap 60! Ready?
He'll drop to throw. He's got his man. That's Horton. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
13 yards on the
And this is
play.
a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
He was looking for Jack Best that time.
2nd and 10.
And it'll bring up 2nd down.
He's really struggled with his accuracy all game long, and when you look, Mike, I think he's had some opportunities downfield to connect with his guys, and it's one of the biggest reasons they find themselves trailing here late in this game.
Dragon 60! Cup 19! Cup 19! 70 Rangers! 70 Rangers!
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. He'll try to fit in the slant, and it was intercepted. And the Texans are going to take over just shy of midfield.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 48-yard line.
It's 1st down, and they'll run. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
He was taken down at the 50-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 7.
18. What's that?
Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
18.
From the gun, here's Stroud. On the quick slant, they find Dell. 11 yards on the connection there. 1st down for Houston.
That might end up being the backbreaker right now. This defense desperately needed to get off the field and give their offense a chance to cut into this 2-score lead. But instead, they now got to defend a fresh set of downs. And as you look up at this clock, they might be running out of time.
Up the middle they go. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
A 2nd down throw for Stroud. They try to work the screen with Mixon. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
To Joe Mixon.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Stroud. Going for it all. And he'll take it on in. Jalen Noel. Touchdown, Texans. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Raiders 9.
the touchdown, out to kick this one away.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ready? Bronco 80. Go.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's going to be incomplete. Very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
They'll try to set up the screen to Genty. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
To number 2, Ashton Genty. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and
5. Here now, 3rd and 5.
Here we go. Here we go. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. 50 Bobcat. 50 Bobcat. 10 for 11. 10 for 11. Ready?
Back to throw. And that is incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Got it. Ready?
The offense not coming off the field. And here's 4th down.
70 Lions.
They'll look to throw. That's incomplete. Daring Hall on 4th down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on down.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down. Now a stoppage for an injured Texan. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. 2nd and 7. Here's a give up the middle to Mixon. And they only managed to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to 3rd down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Here's a 3rd down and 4.
All right.
Again, they'll give it to Mixon. And he is going to have a Texans 1st down by about 3 yards. They wind up getting 7 on that 3rd and 4. They'll run with Mixon. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
Run down at the 23-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
They face second down and 7.
On the quick, right? 18. What's that?
The give to Mixon from out of the pistol. And no place to go. He's hit and taken down behind the line.
There's always a question about these first-round picks, Mike. How fast do they adjust to the NFL level following their success in college? And we can see flashes here. They think they've got themselves a future star in the making. We got a great example of it in this play.
3rd and 10.
Here we go, let's go. 18.
On play action. Stroud. That'll be intercepted. Picked off by Jeremy Chin.
Well, if there's one thing we can say about this quarterback, Mike, is he has certainly been entertaining. I mean, there's been a lot of good, a little bit of bad, and it's kind of come all over the place. But as many nice throws as he's made, he's got to cut down on some of the interceptions.
Play clock down to 0. That is not the way to start a drive.
Count to 60. Count to 60. Check up.
I'm not sure any play has a greater impact in altering a game than forcing a safety on defense. Not only do you get the 2 points, but you give the ball back to your offense to try to add more on.
So it's a win for the visiting Texans. And this long winning streak showing no signs of slowing down. They put one more in the win column with yet another solid performance here. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. So long, everybody.